All right. Well, if it's good sailing weather and, I got Verona's go-ahead and we have the necessary provisions, I would rather get out of here before any of those Marines wake up.
Ragnar, pass me a slice of that raw meat.
Wow!
She gives it back.
That is amazing!
Must be one of those strange fruit powers.
I've heard of this, yes. They're not very common, but the story goes you eat a fruit and the sea becomes your mortal enemy, yet you gain a power beyond imagining.
You pull up on the harbor of Gallows Island, and you could see immediately as you pull into the harbor of Gallows Island, there's a huge town square which borders the harbor.
Okay.
What a beautiful mustached man!
You say that out loud, and
I was gonna say,
the man turns around and goes, "Oi, you lot came around right at a good time. See my son, my pride and joy. He went missing not but a few days ago.
very well, we shall begin our search at once.
His name, before you leave without knowing the fucking name of my child." You see two men, and they look like they're playing some sort of card game.
I was wondering if you chaps could help me out here. Are you familiar with the local Shipwright? His son has seemed to have been gone missing, and
Little Timmy, isn't Similian one of the friends of yours?
Yeah, he's not been showing up to classes recently, and I got really concerned. I thought he was just sick. This is the first time I've heard of him actually going missing.
when was the last time you saw him, little Timmy? I'm sorry, but must I continue insisting calling you little Timmy? I don't know if that's very offensive.
Well, yeah, you've got to think, Big Timmy's my dad.
It's me.
Of course.
I'm Big
yes,
Timmy.
of course, obviously.
You respect us, call me Big Timmy, call him Little Timmy, and he's got an older brother which is bigger than Little Timmy but littler than Big Timmy. And if you don't call him littler than Big Timmy, young, I messed up. He looks down at his cards.
Old
age is getting to me.
You might want to.
My son would kill me. But yeah, if you don't call him smaller than Big Timmy, bigger than Little Timmy.
Very interesting naming scheme in your family. I love it, though.
But my great granddad, the biggest Timmy, he was renowned. He was renowned.
Ah, biggest Timmy. Yes,
yeah,
of course.
you know of biggest Timmy?
I have heard the legends of the biggest Timmy across the seas where I grew up. The biggest Timmy,
pretty big.
quite the legend.
He was the one that built the gallows that we currently use. That's why across the gallows it says Timmy Gallows.
Hey, Duros, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go take a piss.
Hey, okay. I will join you, brother. We can piss together.
But anyway, I asked, so little Timmy is like, what was the last time you saw the son of the smith?
About two days ago. He said he was going out drinking, but I didn't want to go out, and so I stayed at home.
Do you know where he went drinking?
Well, here, Sparrow's Eyes Tavern. But when I came by the next day, he wasn't here, and I thought he just got sick or something. Maybe he got food poisoning. The food in this place is absolutely dreadful. I mean, isn't that right, Big Timmy?
That's right, Little Timmy.
Tell you what, little Timmy, let's have another hand right here, and if I happen to win, maybe you could tell me anything that you happen to be leaving out at the moment. I'm not accusing you of anything, mind. I just,
well, there must be something that. Hold up. Then what do I get if I win? Little Timmy plays big.
This here spoon, little Timmy, is a family heirloom passed down from my grandmother.
A spoon? We haven't had spoons on this island for years. I will play for that for 100%. You don't need to convince me of anything.
Well, yes, you see, Timmy, this spoon can be used for a variety of things.
For
you can
soup.
drink
For soup
with it. Yes,
we've had to drink soup by the edge of the bowl for years. Daddy.
Well, no longer.
Big Timmy.
With this magnificent spoon, you'll be the talk of the town, little Timmy.
It's that damn mayor. He doesn't let us have spoons. But if I as long as I hide this spoon, it'll be okay.
So, we're gonna play another hand. I am gonna attempt to cheat it.
You cheat so well that you trick him into thinking that he's winning for a really long time. Eventually, when you do win, not only do you win more information, but you also win a solid 10,000 berries.
I was like, little Timmy, that's a good hand, but unfortunately, I have to say the cards are in my favor this day.
Darn! I knew that spoon was too good to be true. Okay.
I'm Scoop. Don't worry there.
I'm a man of my word.
I feel you will find a spoon at some point. So I'm shoveling all the money into like my pocket and putting the spoon back in my bag and everything.
Well
then, little Timmy.
I promised Similian I wouldn't tell him this. But
as per agreement, what else haven't you told me yet?
well, yeah, it's true that he came to the Sparrow's Eye Tavern, but he came here for a particular reason, which was he was going to buy some substances. I obviously didn't want to tell that because substances aren't particularly the most legal. They're fine. He met up with someone in the tavern who was going to sell him substances, and
I can understand why that behavior would not be accepted on this island. I kind of look out the window at the gallows. Yes. So if he went up to with the bartender, then perhaps know of these substances which you speak. Is he? I asked, is he the one that the son spoke to?
He wasn't the person he was meeting with. I didn't know who he was meeting with, but the bartender is very observant. He does see a lot of things. It's those glasses of him. They give him +1 to perception.
I look at little Timmy and I just kind of I smile and I slap him on the shoulder. I'm like, you did good, little Timmy. Someday, I believe you will at least have 1 spoon, maybe even 2 spoons in your collection.
Man, I hope so. You hear that, Big Timmy? One day I'll have 2 spoons. 2 spoons. He wipes a tear from his eye.
At least I could die knowing that I've seen a spoon.
I take out the spoon once more. I'm just like, well, I can't give it to you, mind you, but if you could etch this memory into your minds, then I at least did my job. I'm glad that I could provide to you.
I advise you put it away as soon as you can before I go crazy.
I put it away.
Oh, hello. What can I interest you in today?
Oh, yes. Well, first off, we would definitely enjoy a drink together. Me and Ragnar, we've had a long day, haven't we, my friend?
Tell me about it. I could go for an ale right about now.
Drinks are about 500 berries.
Do we have that right now?
I don't know what berry.
Well, then I suppose...
You can put it on. You can put it on that guy in the corner's tab.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, here's 2 ales coming up. Drink. Here you go, my good sirs.
This looks amazing. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Ah, yes, delicious.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Now, my friend, I have something I wish to ask of you. Have you noticed any sort of shady folk wandering these parts in the last few days?
A single bead of sweat drips down his face. He goes,
No, I have no idea what you are talking about.
Now, Mr. Bartender, you have a lovely bar here. We wouldn't want any trouble in here, especially not any pirate folk or anything like that. Would you mind telling us what you know?
Okay, I was paid a lot of money not to share this, so don't tell anyone that I told you. But I know if I don't tell you, you're going to crush my skull in, and I don't want that to happen. But if I told people, they said they would crush my skull in. I just want my skull to remain uncrushed. Thank you very much. So...
Don't worry, friend. I will not crush any skulls as long as we get our information. We are here to protect.
All right.
I mean, I can't make any promises.
Yes, well, my boy, so watch out. You better tell us.
Listen to me. So, okay, what I saw,
wait, what are you asking me? You asked me if there's any suspicious characters.
Yes, or if something happened to a certain person named Similian, if you would know.
Similian, yeah. So, he came in here with one of the anglers, and they took him to the alleyway outside. I don't know what happened after that, but I heard screaming, and then when the angler came back in here, different angler, and he gave me some money not to tell anyone about it.
So you don't know the identities of any of these anglers, do you?
Well, they're a crew. They're a pirate crew. You know how to the anglers? They're led by Rodney Poldark. They're a band of really perturbed fishermen.
Ah, where would they reside in this fair city?
Oh, I don't know that, but you'd have to find another way of getting that information. All I know is that I know of the crew. They're a menace, and if something's happened to Similian, it's definitely happened to him. I'd just say look at the alleyway. There might be something there that could help you.
Well, thank you. Let us have another drink, my friend Ragnar. How would you say another round before we go outside and do that?
That sounds amazing.
The drinks are on the house. Please don't crush. Please don't
Why,
crush
how
me.
generous of you.
Very generous.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
You are my friend now.
Yeah,
Wait, really? Really?
Yes, of course. You are a very nice gentleman. We would never dream of crushing your skull in a million years. You are now part of my comrades.
Ever since my wife died, I've not really had any friends. So that makes me
Pour yourself a drink, my friend. Drink with us.
That makes
Have a
me
drink
so
with us.
happy. That makes me... Thank you. Do you mind if I also have a drink? I was just sort of standing here and I saw you guys drinking and I like alcohol too.
A drink for the lady, of course. Here, have some of mine.
If she's with you, then it's on the house. You get three more alcohols.
We're getting smashed. We're getting drunk.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Gentlemen, I have procured us funds. Also, if you want anyone in this town to do anything, just show them a spoon. Don't ask me why. Just show them a spoon.
A spoon, I see. I will keep that in mind, fair captain.
Yes. All right. So, we discovered that the missing boy, Similian, he might have been in purchase of some strange substance here at this inn 2 days past.
And we have discovered that a group of pirates named the Anglers have taken our boy, and perhaps there's a clue in this alleyway.
Ah, I see. The mystery is afoot after all. The ground is on me, Captain. The tavern keeper. And I throw down however much.
You have more friends than I thought you did. It's on the
Like
house.
I said, I'm mad at my word. The man over in the corner was going to pay for our first round.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, it's
Ragnar would never lie.
it's on the house now, so you don't need to pay anything.
Ah, lovely, lovely.
I love this man. Well done.
This is my finest drinking establishment in this entire city. It's it's only the second place I've been in this city, granted, but I really, truly love it.
You notice that even though you're inside, Pearl still has her hood up.
All right.
This is amazing stuff, innkeeper. Could I get some more? Yes, of course. Amazing. More, please.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh, very well. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so.
She drinks more than you, Ragnar.
Let's see how she can walk after that.
Feels good.
Okay. Well, suppose we should go check on an alleyway.
Ah, yes, indeed, Captain. I will very well lead the charge to make sure you are well protected.
Thank you. I mean, I don't think this is something that requires all of us. It could just be me and Duros. You can stay in here and keep watch on Pearl if you so desire. If you want to come, it's fine. I'm just
do not need anyone to keep watching me. I can keep watch of myself.
Well,
but if
I'm gonna
any
keep watch
if any of these strong men want to stay here and have more drinks with me, then they can. She sort
I'll
of
stay
slips.
here and keep an eye on the barkeep and his ale.
I suppose I'll stay here as well.
A very keen eye,
well,
Ragnar.
Ragnar Verona. We shan't be long. Come along, Duros. Let's go. Let's go. Find a mystery, I suppose.
As you go into the alleyway, it's relatively bare, but you can smell sort of the stench of blood.
That is a smell that most of us are quite acquainted with, if I do say so myself.
Yes, I was bleeding earlier today.
Yes. Well, no, that was 2 days ago, but.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Are you still bleeding, Duros? You might have accidentally nicked an artery.
It is so good.
Well, considering that the Anglers are their preferred name, I could see the connection.
It's strange that they carry such great bait wherever they go and drop it in such great quantities.
It's a shame they are wasting it. We should honestly, maybe I'm actually tempted to keep this if it's that good quality fishing bait. Yeah.
Follow the worms, Captain. Maybe they're spilling a passage for us to follow. Follow the worms.
Okay, I attempt to follow the
the worm trail. Okay, you start looking to see if there's like a worm trail, but as it leads back to it leads down another alleyway, and then the worms get sort of less and less, and then the worm trail runs out.
It would seem the trail goes cold here, Duros.
We can ask who sells these worms.
Yes. Very well then. I think that's all we can tell from here.
So you walk back into the tavern, bag full of worms.
Yes.
Welcome back,
What
laddies.
is that?
We have a bag of worms, lads. The finest
Beautiful.
quality fishing bait this side of the Grand Line.
Look at these worms. They're amazing.
Are we planning a fishing trip, boys?
Well, we can now.
So you come back in with a bag of worms.
What can you tell me about these worms, sir?
Worms?
We found them strewn about your alley. They are not the regular kind of crappy worms. These are very high-quality worms.
Oh, yeah, of course, yes. I mean, only one place I know sells worms like these. It's Mort's fishing supplies. He's quite popular, but...
My grandmother also told me never trust a man named Mort.
Yeah, well, they call him Mort the Wart.
Oh, now I definitely don't trust him.
But that's all I know. I would tell you everything I knew. You guys are very scary, and I like my body the shape it is.
Do
Very
you think
well.
we should go ask the Timmies, Captain?
The Timmies might perhaps... where is perhaps Mort the Wart's shop at?
Oh, it's
barkeep?
just on the main shopping district. You got various different shops, and it's quite near the harbour area, obviously, because fishermen need to be able to get there.
Have some worms for your trouble.
Oh, thank you very much. Tastes great. Thank you very much.
Not the preferred use, but they are an excellent source of fiber, I must say. So, and zero carbs. So,
Great. Well,
I love this guy. What a character.
What a splendid barkeep. I was not expecting such great humor from you as well.
you are okay in my books. What is your name, barkeep? I don't think I got.
oh, my name.
It's okay if you forget it. We often do that on our own. It's all right.
It's Tillery Nesberg.
Tillery Nesberg. That name shall be put down when I become the greatest pirate in the world. We will remember you, Tillery Nessenberg.
Wait, you guys are pirates?
Looks can be deceiving.
No! That was just a joke, you see. We are merely travelers escorting this woman and helping out a local shipwright, of course. You can understand humor where you hear it.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd say it is to Mort's the Wart's shop that we hitherto next, gentlemen.
I think this time I'm
Sounds
going to
good,
join you guys in leaving the shop. Otherwise, I'm going to drink this man dry.
I mean, if our bard... you could probably just take some extra ale for the road if you desire. He has offered us all courtesies.
Yeah.
I do not wish to burden this man anymore. The drinks were quite delicious. Thank you so much.
That they were.
Ragnar
Very well, then,
leans
man.
over and grabs a little bottle of ale and sneaks it in his pocket.
A
Thank
bottle
you
of
again,
ale.
Kill Nesberg.
Oh yeah,
guy.
I'm gonna get my ale bottled, please. With a nice little plastic cap on the top. Bottle of
Yes.
ale? Are you kidding me? They have mugs, and they have barrels. A barrel is not big enough to fit in your pocket, Ragnar.
Ragnar just grabs a barrel, puts it over his shoulder, walks out.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Ragnar grabs a barrel, and then he's like, well, I can't get this through the door. I guess I can't bring it with me. Big sad.
You guys
sad.
venture into the town. The Timmies wave you on your way out.
Fare thee well, little Timmy. Keep those eyes on the prize.
You guys go back into town. It's a beautiful day. Everything's lovely. Sun is shining.
On the dead bodies on the gallows.
Yeah. It smells, but it seems like people are used to it. The entire sort of city reeks of dead bodies and fish.
Oh, by the way, men, I forgot earlier. We share our winnings. Of course, are all part of the same cruise. Yeah. So 2,000, right? Wait. Yeah. Wait. Why am I giving one to the girl? The girl's not really part of our crew yet.
That's okay. You don't need to give any to me.
I mean, we
no, I
just
know.
met you.
Yeah,
I don't know why you would presume you are.
No. I didn't. I didn't presume anything. No. I'm happy that you got that money. And I'm happy to have this alcohol that I had.
Very well then. Onward to Mort the Watch. I just cut her off.
You walk down the road, and then you eventually get to the entrance of the fisherman's shop. And
Hey
it has a
Verona,
huge-
before we enter the shop, do you mind holding on to my money? I'm not very good with these berries or whatever the hell you guys call it.
I got you, Ragnar. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding.
Okay. Good day, shopkeep.
Hello. Are you here to buy some worms? Which you like
Perhaps,
to buy?
sir, perhaps, but rather I would like for you to tell me something about these specimens. And once again, I just lay them on the counter and open up the bag.
Oh, my special worms.
Okay. I don't take them off the counter, but as he makes that noise, I kind of just hold them back a little bit.